CPI data is out and came in hot with only 4%, way less than what everybody was expecting. And that is really, really bullish for the whole crypto market and all risk on assets, as I said 2 days ago. And what this exactly means for the imminent short term and what I see right now in the charts is something that we're going to talk about today. And that's why you should definitely make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, that you like this video for the YouTube algorithm, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly get into today's episode. So as I just mentioned, CPI data came in at 4%. It was just a raise by 0.1% here in May, as you can see. And that is coming directly from the Bureau of Labor Statistics in the US, but I actually like this side more because here you have just a better visual, so you see here actual was 4%, forecast was 4.1, previous was 4.9, and now you see why that was so bullish, because the previous one was 4.9 and everybody was expecting maybe like 5, or nothing, but not that much that we went that much backwards, which is really, really good for Bitcoins. And also here you can see it's just going down since the end of last year, and that is for the moment good for all risk on assets. So and now when we go to the dollar index, then also here we can see the dollar index is moving as expected to the downside, but Bitcoin is not jumping as much to the upside as I was anticipating based on the CPI data and also the dollar index in tandem going to the downside here. So in the worst case tomorrow, what could happen is that we see a retest here of the 103.36 level, but it could be also that we just continue to go downwards, and then at some point we try to go here a little bit up again. So for now, it's good that the dollar is dropping because it means crypto should in general go up. A lot of the altcoins actually did. I see a lot of green here in the charts, even though Bitcoin is not as green as it was in the beginning today with the CPI data coming out, but that's absolutely fine. And here is something that I had pointed out to you guys. I had warned you about this. Did I not tell you guys that it's likely that we will come up and fill this gap and directly come straight back down? So exactly as I predicted, that's what happened here with the CPI data coming out. We closed that gap and now we are on the way down again to the bottom, to the horizontal support from where the gap started. And then we have to see if that is actually holding or if we are just a little bit higher, around $25,900. If we can hold this level and bounce from there back to the upside and break resistance at $26,200, $300-ish. So now when we have a look here on the 3-day chart, we are still here in this falling wedge pattern. Nothing has changed there, so we don't really need to talk about this today because there's nothing changed, just that we get closer and closer to a potential breakout. Here on the 30 minutes chart, however, we went back into an uptrend here after we just short-lived flipped into a downtrend, so we are back into an uptrend, but now we're risking again losing the trend by having price action under the EMA ribbon. And we should also not forget we are still in this rising, broadening wedge here on the 30 minutes chart. So, and I was so happy that we were above the 0.618, the golden ratio here. Now we are still in the golden ratio. But if we are losing this now once again and break the upward sloping support line, then I think we should get prepared for $25,450. So, but when I look on the indicators, the stochastic RSI is about to pinch it to the upside, which should shift momentum also to the upside. And also the RSI is looking like to want to turn around here. So, and that of course can lead to another run to the upside to $26,500 approximately. But I would only enter this at around 26K. I would not enter before. Based on the 30 minutes chart, that would be my entry. A scalp trade would that be to 26,500 potentially. Also here on the 4-hourly chart, we still have our falling broadening wedge where we are bouncing up and down. We are having within that a broadening, a rising wedge. So, and here we came almost to the top of it and went then all the way back to the bottom. And now we are slightly above the upward sloping support line of that. Also here, if we are not managing to stay above $26,100-ish, also here we are potentially losing this rising broadening wedge and go back to the bottom of our horizontal support at 25,600, and then most likely we're gonna break it. And if we break it, then we can go definitely way lower. But I believe for the time being that we can be cautiously bullish, because even though here the stochastic RSI says sell, I think that will be really short-lived. So what I believe is tomorrow we might turn around like this and go up into Thursday and break then out of that falling rising wedge, the falling broadening wedge to the upside. So we just need a little bit of a correction to the downside so that the indicators can cool down while we go sideways with the price. And then by tomorrow we should see a breakout to the upside as long as we stay above $25,600. If we lose that level, it gets really ugly. So also here we are above the downward sloping resistance line that we had here. So we are above that. We are also above this downwards sloping middle support line of this channel. Sorry, you hear my dog here in the background. He is dreaming. Let me see. There he is. He's dreaming. Really funny. So he's talking in his sleep. So let's go back to the charts. So for Bitcoin, I want to look here on a higher time frame quick, because I think 12 hourly also still a little bit here. The daily is actually looking good. We are pointing here to the upside with stochastic RSI, and if we can close somewhere near above $26,100, that should be the signal for the bulls to heavily step in tomorrow and push the Bitcoin price into higher levels. When we are looking at the Bitcoin dominance, then here also I expect a topping formation by today's close, maximum by tomorrow, because you see we form here kind of like a rounding top. So, and then also, of course, when the dominance is dropping again, altcoins go up, because money is going out of Bitcoin into altcoins after that massive pump here. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade with me together and also all the free calls that I give in my free Telegram group, do this on BYBIT. You still get 30K if you sign up with my specific link here, but only with that link, guys, you will be able to claim that. And if you just complete some simple tasks like KYC and stuff like that, you get already like $50, $20 only for these small tasks, which cost you nothing, just like a minute of your time, so which is really nice. And of course, my mentorship program and my course is coming out this weekend, so also definitely be on the lookout for that. You can still pre-register for it. Just remember, it's not for free. I worked a couple of months on that, but the website will be completely fully online and functional this weekend. Guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll see you then again tomorrow.